supply to mixie, whatever the power given from the Tamilnadu engine, correct, no, electricity, immediately ups and downs. Did you observe in our home? Voltage dropping. There also same as it is, which is going to be take place signal level, the ranges of the frequency. Similarly, here also in many cases, by voice you take, sometime become high, sometime become low. That's a pitch value once again. We can say there also ups and downs. Whatever the value which is going to be represent, one clock, we can call it as a sinusoidal wave representation. Sinusoidal wave representation. From the origin, like above the x-axis, below the x-axis, which is going to be complete one cycle exactly equivalent to 1 hertz. Keep in mind. I'll defining you very clearly, a great contribution of the hertz is equal to 1 hertz, exactly equivalent to 1 clock pulse. 1 clock pulse. That means to say, today, what we are handling great, a cellular phone partner. Even though I don't know my number, I have to refer my partner of the cellular phone, because that level of a computational power is deficit in my side. Correct? No? How HR went on through that one? Motorola you take, Ericsson you take, no Nokia, i3 is there, i7 is there, AMD processor available, no Pentium today. Correct? No? Why? Which are went on in a different fashionable manner. Did you come across what is the speed of the clock speed of the processor today? If you go and ask any marketing, correct, no? Vendors, what is the clock speed of the i3, i7 machine? We'll ask in a company, even though after M.Tech also or PhD also, we are not in a position to ask like write a program C, C++ or C#, whatever you are good in programming language. If you have a clock speed, can you define what is meant by clock speed? You got my point? Suppose if system having i3, i7, what is the speed of the machine today? Even though you are using Apple device, Samsung device, latest device of your, correct, no, own, various other vendors who are all the proprietary, different proprietary, have their own different products. What is the speed of the machine? Did you come across? Very close to 3 gigahertz clock speed. Please keep in mind. What is the gigahertz stands for? If you define a 3 gigahertz clock speed, that is going to be final one, 3 gigahertz. That means to say 3 followed by how many number of zeros? 9 zeros. 3 into 10 power of 9 zeros of the clock speed of the pulses which are going to be false within second. I told only 1 cycles per second is 1 hertz. The clock speed of the processor is going to be false within second, 3 into 10 power of 9. Even whatever the God given eyes, we are not in a position to control through our retina. Even though I say always, my system becomes low, myself is always very fast. It's a wonderful, correct? No, how you are going to be related. That is the first component what I am going to be defined. The second component is very clear picture about to us. If you go for starting right before writing C programming, C++ program, mathematic modeling, simulation, whatnot you are going to be used, correct? Now you switch on the system. How much time is going to be take for providing a services to us? If you switch on a system, even take any of your cellular phone which is going to be provided, how much time is going to be take? 1 day? That's why you are just thinking and saying tomorrow is going to be provided service. How much time is going to be take? Hardly 1 minute, 2 minutes, correct? No, time bound. Did you observe what is going on in the system? Did you observe? We don't have time. Please keep in mind, why I mean to say is, system is going to be, you come with like a pen drive, USB port, slim drive, additional hard disk, whatnot which are going to be connected to the network, anywhere else, part of the location, we can say peripherals, correct? Now we can call it as input and output devices. See, if you switch on a system, we can call it as like a post method, P-O-S-T, post method. What you call like power on self-test. It will tell you, my heart is okay, my everything is okay, then my heart is okay, I am ready to just respire because of your inspiration. And later, hands are okay, legs are okay, I can stand in front of you, then I can talk. Same as it is system also. Very simple. It will tell you, if you observe that one system, you switch on laptop, desktop, LED is going to be start. In keyboard, num lock. If you are using a pen drive, virus drive from your home to the college, correct? No? That is also going to be glow. Similarly, if you have like a hard disk which related, DVD drive, CD drive, did you observe? That is going to be realistic in front of us. What it do? Very clearly, it requires a limited level of the oxygen or ozone. Probably say everything is successful. What we are seeing, the simple analogy of the traffic signal. That mean to say is steady state, then is okay, finally green light. Correct? No? Did you observe? All of you? That is the status of I am ready to provide a service to you. What it means to say? Understand very clearly the oxygen, that is called a RAM, random access memory. Speed and the random access memory. The finally one is very clear one. First component, second component, third component, a realistic one. Say I need not to specify. Even though after completion of the M.Tech, after completion of PhD, you are more very so intelligent, correct? No? I have given, you might be come across like a CD, no? Compact disc, all of you. Compact disc from the Sony company, ETMCA company, correct? No? CD, have you observed or not? Because, no sir, we have everything available on our online, need not to be seen, no time for the out of syllabus once again. Did you observe? CD readable, CD read writable. Similarly, you are great to download like a Bahubali 1, 2, 3, N Bahubali. Correct, no? Aryabhata. And finally, what is going? Robots movie. You are going to be download on DVD, correct, no? Did you see that numbers are there on the DVD? Did you see numbers are there on the CD-ROM? Read writable? It's a pathetic level. It's hard to be most of the time, being a professional of a computer science, a person completed in high level, one of the standard reputed institution, came for TCS company. I told him, I don't want to ask you to write a C or C++ program. I'll give the CD to you. Just simple exercise I made. Then you are not made an appointment to him. He completed like a master degree, going to be into for the doctor of philosophy. I'll tell you why you are lagging, where you are not in a position to enrich a knowledge. I have given a CD. The numbers are there. Did you all of you observe? What are the numbers? That is not like a logic number or a magic number. The created number which very clearly what is my capacity is going to be stored. In case of ETMCA or a Sony, here also same, Qatar also same, California, Melbourne same. There is no change at all. You see that one CD, 700 MB. Did you observe? CD having a 700 MB, quoted on that one. Similarly, DVD you see 4.5 GB, never change at all. Did you ask anything? Anything? How best way those numbers? I asked a gentleman for attending an interview in TCS company. I told him, could he explain what is the meaning of this? Nothing. I never asked. I am going to be placed in TCS company. I ask you. Ask him very clearly. He told a simple answer, sir, out of syllabus and did not study at all. Really? It's the same to us. Tell these are the stories where you are lacking. Because organization you are studying, architecture you are studying, microprocessor you are studying, correct, no, various subject which relate to computing paradigm. I'll tell you a very simple one. Today, any disk is made up of a cylinder. A circular cylinder. Circular cylinder is made up of a surfaces. You can say one is called upper surface, another one is called a lower surface. If you make a surface, see the surface, correct, no, it's like a plane. If you start any function in our home, Shuklam, Baradaram, Sishivaranam, correct, no, gramophone. Same as it is there also, the surface. Lines are there, round robinable fashion. Chakrayuham, correct, no, like that way. Those are called tracks. Once again, tracks are divided into sectors. Sectors are divided into blocks. Each block having a single size, single density, single size, double density based on, you multiply all the things, you ultimately get the result of 700 MB. That is a simple answer. Please keep in. Why I mean to say is, even though we are very good in enhancing a knowledge-based environment in a graphical user interface on our good, correct, no, intelligent on the great marks card, but you have to get importance on this mind of that one also. Why I mean to say is, you count all the values, multiply all the values, we can easily, why I mean to say is, that is called a disk capacity. See what I mean to say is why I am coming very clearly. Today, these configured machine, like one is a speed, a RAM, a third one is like a disk capacity, ultimately is going to be analyzed. Even though we are using a, whatever our partner, we will ask for the additional RAM. Did you observe? I need additional because many things which are going to be happening, how the changes which are going to be ready. Today, ultimately, we become, correct, no, to be understand very easily. I need a very easy everything. Money, knowledge is possible. Like that you have to think in a big, correct, no, question mark. If so happening, which are available in front of us, but is it possible myself can make use for a purpose of a creativity, purpose of the innovation idea, purpose of the inspiration, something I can do with the help of many number of resources are available. If you take a product of great Bill Gates, even Bill Gates himself only making use a multi-programming, multitasking, multi-user, multi-processing environment. That's called like what you call like today, a landing of a Chandrayana is arbitrary, correct? No, somewhere else. And finally, how can it possible to just see that one architecture paradigm, framework relay, which are correct? No, you just make launch one day. Finally, after 42 days, you see that one where exactly the location. But they work a day in, day out, 24/7. They work day in, day out. It's not possible and simple. Microsoft Bill Gates product of the device which is available today. Sorry, software. We can make use a multi-programming simultaneous, correct? No, there should be architecture base. There should be a potential and how it's going to be manageable, how it's going to be simulate, where it's going to be closed environment, which are happening like a simple dream of above Earth surface more than 22,000 miles. What I mean to say is the clear picture which relates today available only from the open source software. Open source software. Ultimately, you can gain a lot more knowledge. If you see like a multics, physics, and the Unix, probably all you come across like a Java programming. Java programming not entertained today. Long back story. Initiated from the Sun Solaris machine, Stanford University system. Why? It was dedicated exclusively for the mainframe of the Sun Solaris beginning. After 95, 98, enrich the environment of the Microsoft Bill Gates. Did you come across why that one is happening? Earlier, no semester, no systems, never. Any changes which are going to be take place, ultimately with respect to any relay of an exchange from your end to the Flipkart machine, from your end to the Amazon.com, from your end to the, your favorite email server, keep in mind very clearly. 5, 6 color combinations. Done. You can call it as dual OS. Your birthday, logic is going to be happen to the device, there should be a physical connectivity to the device. How I mean, these protocols which are execution using formula translation, C programming, C++ programming, and Python. YARIC, this is once again a standard level of interpretation programming language, and you can make use for the simulation scientific. I told you very clearly in which way the flight and the airplane. Similarly, aircraft simulation, you might be come across how the standard level of the simulation which is going to be correct now. How the today you will see 800 is going to be replaced by various other aspects, correct now. Today like a Swift car, Swift Desire car, various other eye changes, so automatic vehicle has come from Maruti, correct now. Hyundai car, even though the fluctuation which are there predominantly in the fuel, you can find out the changes which are there in model approaches, correct now. They used to be analyzed before, Bajaj company, they used to be analyzed all sort of which are before getting to the assembly, before going to fabricate, and they have to go through the online. How best way which are going to be fuel consumption, how best way which are going to be productivity, end user level, all the things with the help of standard programming like YARIC. This is once again C code, a number of variables approaches, modern computer. Today you can make use for supercomputer, Parampadma, where you can just find out there also a different application oriented. Just what I mean to say, I given a sample of the pictorial represent how it looks. If you go for the application oriented, we have to be analyzed a standard level of a mathematical. YACAS, yet another computer algebra system, standard level programming. Mathematical expression which are related, correct now, probably might be come across Fourier transformation, no, differential equations, so partial differential equations, so I could not understand what is the order of that one, no, I can do that one, correct now, with an Excel. But if you make use this at the level, then because open match, either all sort of the application related, we can analyze through that. See this one, how the expression which are going to be reachable, understandable, how best way. All, each and every tool have their own graphical user interface representation. YACAS, flexible, easy to use programming language, compatible, correct now. See, approximately 22,000 lines of a code. Today, the latest still further, the patches are there, we can make use. Kernel of today, the hardcore kernel which are going to be support from the object-oriented programming language, how it's going to be maintainable. And BC probably might become across binary calculator. You know that one, only the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. If your number of operators are more, operands are more, how best way I can go for that one? This is available. We can call it as binary calculator. It will give finally true or false, on or off, mark or space, high or low value, which are going to be give from the binary calculator. How we can get through that one? Standard. We can approachable, the value of the representation. Euler, this is also standard. Program quickly interactive computing, real and complex number representation using a matrix analysis. How best way I can just go through three-dimensional representation of that one. And of course, you can get the idea behind it, plot a function which relates, correct, where exactly the pivotal value representation within the. See why these are all very helpful, because if you see the automation, building automation there, which are going to be quite useful, in which way something goes wrong before that one, after second floor, third floor, we can analyze this, nothing is going to be wrong, we can't change later, correct now? These are the software ultimately provide a predominant solution to us. Of course, features are ultimately in all cases. Animation, so numerical integration, differentiation, what are the SPSS package today is the independent level of the program. We can get through simplest algorithms which are available, fast Fourier transformation, you can use mathematics, and maxima. This is an ultimate symbolic numerical expression, and the Laplace transformer, I told very clearly, network analysis related. How we can just go for a standard polynomial which go find. Suppose you give a polynomial of the standard level of an order, how we can exactly make an equivalent in the form of a bit stream. Then you can make use, these are the different level of a programming language as the standard tools available to us. See, this Maxima is ultimately compatible to the Windows, Linux, Macintosh, all operating system, other than programming. Like the Algol, a syntax which related, Prolog programming, Lisp programming compatibility which are through. And of course, finally, I summarize like Octave, other than MATLAB, Scilab, FreeMat, RLab, Algae, R project, Sage, Yarik, Yakas, Eula, we can make it because ultimately, in order to manage with the help of various type of simulation and how the application-oriented programming language which relates, we can make use in all cases number of open source software tools. Need not worry. If you get into the www.ldp.org, www.ldp.org, the ldp.org is nothing but Linux developmental projects. Linux developmental projects, if you relay yourself, you can enhance all type of tools. You can go through your favorite like any search engine, Google, Alta Vista, Hotbot, Dogfile, any sort of a search engine available, you can find out. The only thing is what application you are going to be enhanced for that one. And you can make sure everything is possible, you can through the thoroughly. And finally, just I wind up all sort of the information. These are not at all limited to us. I told you, just I made only out of 4,400 type of tools are available with a various other application, just a figurative information. But we can enhance a level of a programming in between to one to another, like today, like a big data analytics, cloud computing, artificial intelligence, machine learning, whatnot which are available, correct no? Business intelligence factors, all the things you can just go through, finally say how best way can going to be reachable. I hope any sort of the query from the exhibit yourself, always very happy. If I know the answer, I'll answer to you. If I don't know the answer, request God Internet to answer to you. But my problem is there. I told one problem, I'll give the solution. Anybody worked out, I'll give a prize. 1 is equal to 2. Okay, fine. Anyway, rising hands always make you further, correct? No? If A is equal to B, multiply A squared on both the sides, A squared is equal to AB. Similarly, subtract B squared on both sides, A squared minus B squared is equal to AB minus B squared. Take a common factor on the right hand B, A minus B. This one is A squared minus B squared, A plus B into A minus B. A minus B is going to be get cancelled. A plus B is equal to A. Then if A is equal to B, A is 1, then 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 is equal to 1 only. Thank you. Thank you for, once again, I'm very thankful to the great organizer and the management of the Dr.N.G.P.Arts and Science College, all the fellows and the team of the department, head of the Department of the Mathematics and the Computer Science and the Technology, and special thank to all the deans and especially you people, kind attention, kind cooperation, and my concluding session. Thank you, have a good day.
Thank you. Thank you, sir, for your informative session.
I request Mrs. D. Maheshwari ma'am, Head Department of Computer Technology, to honor the chair. I request Dr. Balasubramaniam sir to honor the chief guest.